spirituality. So that is the point today. We are all come from the same source actually. There is no difference. In a soul level, there is no difference. When we come to this earth planet, based on our previous history, previous karmic balance, our evolution is happening. So if we limited today's subject, the spiritual awakening to the activation of chakras, like I told you earlier, physically a man can grow with his degrees, whatever the knowledge he gained in colleges or maybe schools or maybe universities. The same knowledge for your spiritual awakening, you need to practice. You need to gain knowledge. So that is where our chakras subject coming to the picture. Everybody is having chakras. As we are all a combination of 7 body system, our second body is etheric body. Etheric body is having chakras and nadis. For example, you have a beautiful car. You have a beautiful BMW car. So wonderful, is running. If you don't know how to drive that car, what is the use of that car? We are all having chakras, we are all having nadis, energy system. But we don't know how to activate. We don't know how to activate that energy centers. So if you activate your own chakras, then your spiritual awakening starts, my dear. This is not limited to one category of people, one religion people. It's only one religion, that is humanity. Everyone can awaken their spiritual through activation of your chakras. Everyone can activate their chakras. Then what is the procedure? For example, if you see an engineer, a civil engineer, for example, because I am a civil engineer, I can give you some example. A civil engineer is getting more than 1 lakh rupees salary, for example. A mason who is doing a construction part, like a wall he is constructing, he is getting very less salary. But he is very worthy compared to this engineer. He is having experience, but still he is not getting good salary because he is not having degree. He is not eligible for that degree. Like that, everybody is having potential to activate their chakras. There is no doubt about it. But how many people are seriously trying? How many people are seriously focusing? We are listening spirituality from our childhood, definitely. We attended Ramayana sessions, we attended Mahabharata sessions, we attended Bhagavad Gita sessions. We used to go to temples, we used to meet Swamijis. When you meet, when you attend those sessions, a spark will come into your system. Yes, I want to grow spiritually. But over a period of time, the spark will disappear. Why? That is not your self motivation. That is not your self interest. Always Patriji says, spirituality is sincerity. Sincere. You should be very sincere about what you are practicing every day. For today's session, Miss Vani invited me, Miss Vani requested me, sir, you need to attend. Tomorrow 3 o'clock, 3 to 4 o'clock, there is a session. So which subject you talk about? Then I said limited version, 1 hour time. I decided this topic. Then I come here, 3 o'clock, sharp. But she shared for so many people. Maybe I shared for so many people. There is no need to come all the people, no. Only interested people will come. Does it mean that they are not interested? Does it mean that they are not eligible for a spiritual awakening? No. Everybody is having their own potential. Everybody is having their own spiritual power. But the chakras concept, let me share with you. We talk, generally there are some books, they can give you the theoretical information about chakras. Theory is entirely different than practical. Understanding chakras awakening, activation, theoretically is not going to help you in reality. Because so many lifetimes our soul is coming to this earth planet. In every lifetime, we used to do something. In some lifetime you are a businessman, in some lifetime you are a teacher, some lifetimes you are some other profession. But that is only a physical knowledge you are gaining. That means your soul got some experience physically. When you start parallelly your spiritual journey, then all these subjects will come to the picture. There is an opinion for most of the people. This spirituality is not for me, for old age people. Maybe at the end of the retirement, after retirement only we have to do this. But my opinion, this is required at the young age. So we confine today's the chakras. How many chakras, first of all? How many chakras we are having? And how many nadis we are having? Theoretically, as we read from scriptures and spiritual awakened masters' books, there is a little confusion with the nadis actually. In some books they are written about 72,000, but actually it is 2,72,000 nadis. Nadi is called the energy tube. It is taking your energy to each and every part of your body system. That means in your energy body, not in the physical body. This is a physical body having a nervous system, blood, organs, everything. But there is an energy body around this physical body. That energy body works with your nadi system and your chakras. Like we are having very important organs in our body, like heart, liver, kidneys, eyes, nose. Like that, we have very important energy centers we call in our energy body. Those energy centers are called chakras. Chakra. In these chakras, there are 6 chakras. The 7th one is not chakra. We term like this. The first one is Mooladhara chakra. The second one is Swadhisthana chakra. Then third one is Manipuraka chakra. The fourth one is Anahata chakra. Fifth one Vishuddha chakra. The 6th one Agneya. Then the 7th one is not a chakra. The 7th one is a Sahasrara, a state of being. When we call it as a chakra, a cycle, your evolution may be in these 6 chakras, you are having again one more life. Punarapi Jaranam, Punarapi Maranam. You have to come back. Because you have not completed your knowledge. Whatever you want to gain here, you are not yet completed. That's why you have to come back. So that is what is chakra. Then how to activate these chakras? The question here. What are all the requirements? How the chakras will activate? Is there any special kind of therapy? Yes, there are some people who are doing some therapies to activate Kundalini. There are some courses. You need to attend the courses. But when you talk about the practical knowledge about spirituality, the basic preparation to activate your chakras, you need some preparation. The basic preparation should be your food. Whatever you are eating the food, whether that food is sattvic or vegetarian, or I don't want to use other word, whether you are eating the food of a natural food or artificial food. It impacts a lot. Your food impacts a lot on your energy system. There is no doubt about it. It has been very clear and it has been proved. It has been proved. So basic preparation should be your food. When your food is good, then your body is under control. Then your mind is not going to go in a different way. Your thoughts are under control. Because annamayam manaha, whatever you take food, the same thing your mind. What is mind? Sum of thoughts, number of thoughts. Maybe the thought may be a positive thought or maybe a negative thought. For example, you have taken a food of a non-vegetarian fellow who has cooked you, served you. Their energy system will transfer you. Definitely your mindset will change. With that mind, if you start practicing meditation, definitely it takes some time for you to come down to zero state of being. So that's the first and foremost important thing is your diet. And what diet you are taking. What type of food you are taking. You may think that Sari is telling that some other story he wants to talk about activation of chakras. But you need some preparation. Without preparation, without proper basement, without proper foundation, you cannot construct a structure. You want to construct 20 floors of your building. If your foundation is weak, what happens? Definitely, tomorrow it collapses. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. You are simply making a mosque and then teaching spirituality, talking about spirituality. Then someday you caught. Universe will definitely show you the lesson. Definitely, I am sure. You cannot blame people by making a mosque and I am a teacher and I can do wonders, I can teach spirituality, I can awaken your kundalini, I can activate your chakras. These are all different names, different people are doing different strategies. We don't want to discuss about that now. My own experience, whatever I practiced with the guidance of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, that's why in his mission, whatever the Pyramid Spiritual Society's mission, the first step is vegetarianism. Yes. You have to take a vegetarian food. Definitely that will help you to control your senses, to control your mind. In vegetarian, that is your choice, whether you want to go for raw food or cooked food or maybe some nowadays so many people are talking about so many things, that is different thing. But The basic thing which I am talking about, you should eat vegetarian food before going to activate your chakras. That is the first step. When you eat vegetarian food, you can sit properly, first of all. You can sit. Your mind will not go away. There is no wavering. Sitting comfortably without any thoughts is very, very important. Sitting comfortably with thoughts, that means whatever you take in the food is acting on your mind. Yes, you can practice today by taking vegetarian food and with sattvic food, with positive thoughts you cook your food. And people who are having some negative thoughts, with their cooking you eat food. See the difference. You can experiment. You cannot take granted today's whatever I am telling you. You experiment it. You should experiment. Because your own chakras you are activating. When you are activating your own chakras, you should experiment it. Nobody will tell you. If somebody is telling, that is his experience, that is his perception, that is his knowledge, that is his own self-experience. Maybe that is only information for you. Your own experiment, your own practice definitely give you more results. Reading spiritual books, reading yogis books will give you information. You should have your own book one day or tomorrow. When? If you practice your spirituality with vegetarian food. That is the first and foremost thing. Then the second step, your meditation. A right meditation. People are talking about, day before yesterday I met one person. We are going to meditations. What is meditations? There are so many types of meditations. People are confusing. They restricted. They confined to one area. They confined to one particular society, one particular what we can call department. There is no such types of meditations. Only one. Meditation is one. Maybe the methods. All these people are talking about the methods to reach the destiny. For example, you want to travel from Hyderabad to Bombay. You can travel by flight. You can travel by train. You can travel by bus. You can travel by your bike. How you can travel? What is the mode? It's only a method. So ultimately your destiny, your destination should be Mumbai. How to reach the Mumbai is important here. So the right meditation, right method is observing your own breath. There is no artificial thing here. When you start observing our own breath, our own inhalation and exhalation, how it is happening, it synchronizes It depends on your food. If you are having some kind of food, definitely it disturbs you. You cannot focus. You cannot observe your breath. And most of the people, they are confusing observation and concentration. They call, sir, I am not concentrating properly on my breath. The sentence itself wrong. There is no concentration here. When you concentrate on something, your mind comes to the picture. You can concentrately watch your television. You can concentrately watch a movie. You can concentrately read one book. When you are concentrating on one thing, you are consuming energy. That means you may be tired after some time. Because your mind started working there. When mind comes to the picture, that is concentration. Concentration is the nature of mind. Whereas observation is not nature of mind. Observation is nature of soul. You are just observing which is already happening. You are a witness. You are only a witness which is already happening. You are not doing anything. You are not creating anything there. You are not putting any efforts there. Which is happening when you come to this earth planet. Your breath is happening. You come with the breath. You go without after breath. Last, we have to live. So, which is happening? This is already happening. You are just a witness for whatever happening in that process. That is the right method. That is the right method to enter into meditation. Here there is no meditations. A meditation is one. Observing breath is one method. That is the shortest method, easiest method, simple method, already proved. A man who spent years together and he has given directly, shortcut way, no need to again you have to experiment it. See, we are having cell phone today. We were having 30 years back a trunk phone. Somebody has done research, somebody has done experimented, proved, and we are using. If you want to buy this cell phone, you don't need to do again experiment, you don't need to do again research. This is already proved. If you want to do again research on this particular mobile, that is up to you. That's why to activate your chakras, the first thing is your food, vegetarian food, proper food. Then righteous meditation, righteous method. If somebody says, I am not concentrating properly on my breath, they are not properly practicing the method. Concentration word is not going to come into this subject, first of all. In spirituality, there is no question of concentration. Only physical knowledge, like student is concentrating on his studies. He cannot observe. If he concentrate only, he can write the exams properly. So physically he is consuming some energy, right? So whereas here, observation. First, most of the people, I think most of the people knows this, but still I am just reminding you. Before going to the 20 floors structure, we need to have a proper base. We need to have a proper foundation. Then coming to the activation of chakras, how it activates. Is it ideal? All the chakras are ideal. That means you are not utilizing them properly. You have, like I told you earlier, you have a beautiful car, you are not using, you are not driving, then what happens after 1 year? If you start, even if you spend 50 lakhs of car, it won't start because battery is completely in rest. It takes some time. The same thing, if you are not properly practicing your observation of breath, all your chakras are sleeping. Don't think that the chakras activation is only for few people. Everybody is having chakras. Everybody is having nadis. But they are not utilizing. You don't know how to utilize your own chakras. You don't know how to activate those chakras. For that you need to observe your breath properly. If you start observing your breath properly, then activation starts. That is what is called the first step when you talk about beginners, Nadi Mandala Shuddhi. Cleansing your nadis. That means the nadis is having some dust or what? Why we are having bath every day? When we go out for office or somewhere, then come back to home, have a bath. Why? Maybe that outside dust may come into your body without your knowledge. Then when you take a bath, you feel relaxed. The same thing, when the energy transfer into your nadis in an energy body system, Vishwa Shakti, then your whatever the nadis are having blocks will be healed. It has been proved again. But we cannot show that like we are having dust on our physical body, we cannot show physically because that is subtle level. It is happening in a subtle level. The process is happening in a subtle level. That's why Buddha has given 3 basic principles of science of meditation. When you are with the breath, your mind becomes empty. Very clear. Very, very, like Newton's laws, there are 3 laws in science of meditation. When you are with the breath, your mind becomes empty. When you are not with your breath, definitely your mind will not become empty. If you want to empty your mind, observe your breath properly. Focus on your breath properly. That is a simple step. The first step, first and foremost step. For any sadhaka, for any spiritual man, whether he is in Himalayas or maybe he is in Tibet or maybe he is in US or maybe he is in somewhere else. The first step should be, when you are with the breath, your mind becomes empty. Then the second principle says, once your mind becomes empty, huge amount of cosmic energy floods into your physical body. I already told you mind. The mind means the sum of thoughts. So many thoughts. When the thoughts wavering, the thoughts intensity will reduce. Slowly you are receiving cosmic energy. Because cosmic energy is already there in the universe. You know how to tap it. The tapping is empty the mind. No other way. Even in your sleep, when you are spending 6 to 7 hours, maybe sometime in the late night, your mind is empty, then only you are receiving cosmic energy. Otherwise you cannot. The other way is meditation. In meditation is a conscious sleep. Consciously you are sleeping. You are receiving energy. Very beautifully he explained. Once your mind becomes empty, huge amount of cosmic energy floods into your body. Which body? Don't confuse. So body is a container, whether it is a physically or emotionally. So you received energy. Then what happens? That is third principle. Once your physical body saturates, your third eye becomes kinetic. No confusion here. For example, you are working in a company. You are drawing a salary of 50,000 rupees. And you are spending that money for your house expenses. If your expenses is 1 lakh, what happens? You can borrow from your friend again 50,000, or maybe you can take some loan. And if your salary is 1 lakh and your expenses is only 50,000, then you can start investing that 50,000 rupees. Am I right? In the same way, when you empty your mind, when you are receiving cosmic energy, which is not sufficient to cleansize your nadi system, cleansize your chakras, then definitely you are not in a happiest mood. And you simply blame this meditation. It is not for me, it is for somebody else. Maybe I am experiencing my own karma. Then simply you blame God, you blame all people. You started blaming the people. Because you have not spent time for your emptying the mind. You need consistent practice. You need patience. In spirituality, you need patience. Overnight miracle will not happen. A stone become an idol, lot of pain should be come by that fellow who is drinking. Silpi, he can make a beautiful idol. So if you want to become a beautiful spiritual awakening man, you need to practice. You need to spend time. So that's why Buddha says in third principle, once your physical body saturates, your third eye becomes kinetic. Your third eye activates. Everybody is having third eye. Your clairvoyance, astral body experiences, causal body experiences. All these things happening by gaining more and more energy, more and more cosmic energy. So before going to that, we activate our own chakras, which are ideal for so many lifetimes, so many years. It's a natural process. Activation of chakras is a natural process. There is no any artificial methodology. The first step is vegetarian food. The second step is righteous method to enter into meditation. Then third step, cleansing your nadis. Once your nadis are cleansed, Nadi Mandala Shuddhi happened, then your chakra starts activating. Each chakra is having its own identity. A seventh chakra man, a seventh sthiti, Sahasrara sthiti man can understand all these 6 types of chakras people. A mother is having 5 sons or maybe 5 daughters. If these 5 people are in different kind of people, but mother knows all these 5 people attitude, behavior, their energy system, because she is a mother. She knows her own children, what to give, what not to give. The same way, when you practice the meditation, a righteous meditation, righteous method, then universe starts giving you a step-by-step process. If you activate your Mooladhara chakra, why Mooladhara? Moola plus Adharamu, Mooladharamu. It's a base. For our total chakras, base is Mooladhara. So whatever you are receiving energy, cosmic energy, which has been stored in your Mooladhara, in a serpent power, is a raw material, we can say. A raw water, you need to purify with your purified system, like RO system, we can call it as maybe RO. People are using RO, reverse osmosis water machine. When you pour raw water into that, what is happening? There is a process, there is a cleaning process with different steps, different screenings, different filtering methods. The same way, when your cosmic energy starts awakening from the Mooladhara chakra, then your attitude, your behavioral things, your thinking pattern, all these things will be changed. The first three chakras, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, these three chakras are related to your physical world basically, most of the time. If these three are activating, the people are having more physical related things, like his personal life, or maybe job, or maybe family, or maybe name. He cannot enter into spirituality. Maybe does it mean that he is not having spiritual power? Definitely he is having. But at this point of time, if your Muladhara, Swadhisthana and Manipuraka chakras activation, your total mindset should be physical. So I don't want to go into very detailed into that. The first three chakras, if you cross these chakras, then your spiritual awakening starts. For that, you need a regular practice, regular observing your own breath, proper diet, in a proper place, the righteous books. Yes, in Pyramid Spiritual Society we are having 18 principles. It's wonderful. If you follow at least 3-4, your life is so beautiful. The first one is vegetarianism. That is very, very important. Very, very important. Right diet is very, very important. Then righteous method. No need of any kumbhaka rechikas. No need of any big type of asanas, yogas. Very natural process, observing your own breath. Then once you enter into the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra, then your spiritual seed started from Anahata chakra. I think most of the people who are listening here, maybe in Pyramid Spiritual Society or in any society, any spiritual kind of activities people are doing, they are into their chakras entered into the fourth and above, not below. I am sure, because this has been proved. Yes. One can enter into the fourth chakra, Anahata chakra, that is related to heart chakra. You start having mercy on people, kindness, helping people. You should be very calm. You don't want noise. You want to listen. You want to listen people at least. That means your energy started towards inside, not outside. You are traveling. Your journey started inside, not outside. Till three chakras, first, second and third, your energy started outside. You want to go to USA, you want to do job in somewhere else, you want to become a doctor, you want to become a best engineer, you want to become an IAS officer, you want to become a best businessman, and you want to write a book, and you want to create something new for the society. All these things, stories are happening. A person is having first three chakras. Does it mean that the fourth chakra person is not having these ideas? Yes, still parallelly his journey towards inside, parallelly, two ways. Here in first three chakras, focusing only outside. If somebody For example, if somebody is in Swadhisthana chakra, if you go and ask him, "Oh, please, today there is a session with Ram Jagdeesh, one spiritual session for 1 hour. Can you join?" Hey, no, I don't have time, please. Please, don't waste my time. He is right. In his perception, in his way, he is right. Because his energy levels, he is in that chakra, his energy levels in that way. There is nothing wrong in that. Because you are in 4th chakra, maybe, you want parallel show. You want to go spirituality, you want to learn the knowledge, and at the same time you want to do something for the society. That is, that means you started going inside from 4th chakra onwards. My friends. So, then you come to the 5th chakra, Vishuddha. That means your voice. Your voice is having a perfect clarity. People are listening to you. Whatever you say, that is correct. People started trusting you. One more journey. One more step ahead. In 4th chakra, you started listening. You will be experiencing the others' knowledge. Whatever they are saying, you are just listening and in a calm mind. When you enter into the 5th chakra, people started listening you. It's a growth. It's an activation. Maybe you can ask a question. Sir, if I am in 5th chakra, maybe sometimes my mindset should be a 1st chakra like that. Yes. But whereas the base, whereas the fundamentally inside you are a 5th. A milk become buttermilk. It never go back as a milk. Maybe tomorrow that may become a ghee. There is no degradation. Milk become a buttermilk tomorrow. Buttermilk may become a ghee. That buttermilk will not become a milk again. If you reach to the 5th chakra and you died, for example, you vacated your body here. Again you come back to the 7th planet with the same energy. Why? Some people are having at the young age, they started spirituality. It's a past life balance. No doubt about it. In same family, one person may be something else, another person may be spiritual man. Patriji always says about his elder brother. He's a scientist. He's from IIT Bombay, PhD. But he is an extraordinary person in one area of physical subject. In the same family. And Patriji is a spiritual scientist. We cannot compare. His soul can take a life in any of the family. We cannot say that based on the family members, this family is good, all these family members are spiritual people, these people are not spiritual people. We cannot categorize like that. It's individual journey. It's individual soul journey. So, one can enter into the 5th chakra, Vishuddha chakra is words may have some power. People will listen. A good speakers are having, I'm sure, a good speakers are in that fifth chakra. They can attract the people. They can motivate the people. So this is what is the activation system. Then slowly, if you practice more and more spirituality, and with proper diet, whatever I told you earlier, and having more spiritual discussions, spiritual books reading, communion with the spiritual people, attending spiritual discourses, spiritual sessions, then you can uplift into other chakra, which is Agneya chakra. It's in third eye place. That is where your real spirituality starts. Real inner experience, inner joy, you can say. Inner joy starts from your Agneya chakra. Till then, you are showing outside as well as inside. But whereas once you enter into Agneya chakra, then you feel your inner joy. You cannot express for all the people. Who can understand you? Who will understand you? If somebody is having the same experience, same joy, same happiness, same inner soul happiness, such type of people only can understand you. A doctor can understand other doctor. A doctor cannot understand engineer. There is always problem with my civil engineers sometimes. I don't want to tell this point, but I can tell you. Because engineers had properly designed one structure. But our politicians will not accept that because they are not engineers. They want this way or that way, whatever they want. So based on the number of studies, we design the structure. They simply say that this is not good. We do that. We don't want to go this way we have to go. There is a practical things are there. We should consider some parameters. Simply we cannot blame. Simply we cannot say. There should be some justification. Anything. We cannot blame anybody simply. The same way, once you enter into Agneya chakra, you may be something different for outsiders. Maybe your attitude, your behavior, your expressions, all these things for normal persons, something different. They may think that, oh, this fellow is mad, he is talking about always spirituality, meditation, reading spiritual books, attending spiritual classes like that. That is his perception. You cannot say, you cannot blame him. That is his energy level. So my dear masters, let me conclude maybe another 5 minutes, now almost 4:15, as we started a little late. So I don't want to take much time. Let me conclude in 5 minutes. So sixth chakra is the actual spiritual awakening process happens. That is what our today's topic, spiritual awakening through activation of chakras. So the preparation, your 5 chakras are the preparation to activate your spirituality by entering into the Agneya chakra. Once you enter into the Agneya chakra, then your subtle level experiences like third eye, third eye activation, clairvoyance, out of body experiences. These are all fruits. Whatever you nourish your tree, nurturing, spending a lot of time on your practicing of meditation regularly, having proper diet, limited words, mauna. Patriji says mauna. Mauna is very, very important. Silence. Silence with the mouth is not going to give you result. Silencing the mind. It happens with physical first. Am I right? So, friends, so entering into the Agni Chakra is the actual spiritual awakening starts. But still that is a chakra. You need to go further, go beyond. If somebody vacated his body in Agni Chakra, again he will come back with the same energy level. And his journey starts from Agni Chakra only. That's why if you see some masters, I've seen, because I've been practicing the spirituality almost 20 years. Some people are having, in first sitting only, they can open their third eye. Maybe their past life knowledge just carry forward. So, the next level, the next state of being is Sahasrara. Sahasrara is not a chakra, that is a 1000 petal energy level. So if you reach to Sahasrara, then energy spreaded towards your area. That is what we can call as aura. Aura expansion. When the energy spreading, the vibrations spreading, that's why when you meet any master, when you meet any Mahanubha, highly enlightened masters, you can feel energy is there. You can sense energy is there. You can sense vibrations there. Wherever you go, if you, for example, if you go to Tirupati, Tirumala, once you enter into temple, you feel some vibrations. That means the energies of Lord Venkateshwara is still there. He is still alive. If you experience that, you can connect with that soul. So that's why if you start practicing this activation of chakras, the seventh one is Nirvana. If you reach to Nirvana, the ultimate state, then you selected as a nature employee. Then you can start sharing your knowledge to the people. You can enlighten the people. You can start sharing your experiences, sharing your knowledge. That is what all these Mahanubhavas are doing, all these enlightened masters are doing. A normal people think that these people are ideally sitting in one place and these disciples are going there. That is his knowledge. We cannot blame them. And I am very happy today. A different subject, a different approach. Everybody knows this subject. Spiritual awakening through activation of chakras, everybody knows. But when I empty my mind, my soul started speaking. Universe is giving messages through me. And maybe I am sure this particular messages help you to awaken your journey spiritually. And I am sure you all activate your chakras and reach to Sahasrara and started spreading this knowledge, started spreading your energies towards the universe, this total society, and at least few people can enlighten through you, that will be wonderful. That is what is Patriji's mission, and we are having a wonderful resource now, Pyramid Meditation channel. You please all can subscribe. Nowadays, even in satellite channel also started. It's really a wonderful job actually. I congratulate all PMC team and especially Patriji's vision and this virtual meetings. Hundreds of meetings happened in this lockdown period. So many people enlightened. And I'm sure this will continue. And I personally thanks JnanaMitra Foundation, Miss Wani and the other team who are organized this session. And I personally thanks the audience who attended this session. And I'm sure you also can spread this knowledge to others. Whatever you know, you share it. Whatever you know only observing the breath, share it. Sharing the knowledge will give you more perfection in your system. Okay, friends? So thank you very much. I'm just signing off.